Hi, happy Monday. Guys, one of my favorite videos I've ever made is on bad freestyle rappers. And I'd like to say that I'm a connoisseur of bad freestyle rapping. And with all that bad freestyle content out there, why would I not make another video and return to the thing that I love most? I mean, when you're sleeping at night and you just start hearing, suck it baby, suck it baby, suck it baby, and you see Smoke Perp just bouncing his head up and down with that smile on his face, you know that there's something special. So it only makes sense to return to it. But before we get started, 52% of the people watching my videos in the past month aren't even subscribed to the channel. So if you watch this video and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and start watching my videos every single Monday. If you didn't see my video from last week that I did with Gus Johnson, it didn't perform very well, so maybe you should go check it out. And with that out of the way, let's get started. I want to start off today with some newer freestyles that have come out. I want to jump into the 2021 XXL Freshman Freestyles, an entertainment event every single year that aims to push artists higher and higher into the sky of fame, but more often than not just shoves them deep into pits of embarrassment when they try to freestyle and fail in front of millions of people online. Poo Sheisty is a rapper whose name sounds like slang for diarrhea, but he also isn't great at freestyling. Freshman cyphers are usually when a bunch of rappers come together in the same room and rap over the same beat and take turns, but the way that XXL does their freestyles is they throw a rapper into an empty room and have them do like an acapella rap without a beat behind it. For 2021, that room happened to be a black hole in outer space. With the atmosphere set, Mr. Poo Sheisty goes in for his first verse.
Brr, about 80,000 in these $1,000 jeans, so I'ma say. In the event a nigga play, I'ma make him throw in his flag. This for any that come in my way while I'm chasing his bag.
He does his signature blurred noise, which in his lyrics page is spelled BLRRRD, and he almost seems like he's rapping offbeat, even though there's no beat to rap off of.
In my Jag going fast with twin Drakes in the ski mask. High speed from Jace make them eat ass. Really hard as a heat pad. Sending shots where your D we just found out where they sleep at.
Most of the lyrics make sense, but the one that I can't decipher, cipher, is high speed from Jake's, make him eat ass, really high, this is the heat pack. So I did some analysis. The Jakes would be referring to the police, and the heat pack might be packing heat like a firearm, and I'm not really sure how they connect together to eating ass.
Winking head from this op post, you get straight in, let the seat back. I'm at the top and I can't fall cause I know they want to see that. Brr, brr.
Sheisty hits us with another blurred and then throws more money in the air, and that's his freestyle. I read through the comments and some of my favorites are Poo Sheisty is the kind of guy to shoot a mirror for copying his swag, and Poo got the kind of voice that would piss you off if the teacher asked him to read out loud. Stop the video, I have something to say. Stinky Nick, that's what they called me in high school. I bet you're wondering, Nick, how did you become known to be the coolest kid in school less than 1 week later? Well, the answer to that is actually today's sponsor, Scentbird. The seasons are changing, and so should your scent. You can't smell like summer while picking pumpkins and sipping apple cider. You're gonna be the laughing stock of the freaking apple orchard. Instead of buying these huge bottles of perfume and cologne every month, try out Scentbird, where you can discover a new scent every month so you can learn what you like without wasting a bunch of money. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription where you can get a new designer fragrance every month for just $16. You just pick what you want and you get a 30-day supply. You can even upgrade to 2 or 3 cents a month if you want to get wild with it. And we're not talking about that cheap stuff. We have designer fragrances, Prada, Gucci, Versace, and the cool indie labels as well, like Confessions of a Rebel? How cool is that name? Why would you not want that? Take the easy quiz on Scentbird's website and figure out what scent is right for you. Scentbird sent me their fragrances of the month and I'm so excited to share them with you. My favorite fragrance this month is John Varvatos. I even have this little card here that says it smells like medjool dates, coriander seeds, and leather. I also gotta say I'm a big fan of English Laundry's Armour. It's got kind of a citrusy, lemony scent to it. And guess what? With my code nickisnotgreen2, you'll get 30% off your first month. And even more exciting, Scentbird's now available in Canada, so if you're up there, go check it out. Thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring the video. Let's get back to it. Now listen, before I keep going, I know what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm an outsider looking in on hip-hop and talking about how
hip-hop's bad.
No, I love hip-hop. The XXL Freshman Cyphers I look forward to every single year. Rap is the main thing I listen to, and I know a lot of great freestylers, but I do enjoy dunking on the ones who don't know how to do it. But just to give you an example of someone who did do a great job but is lesser known, let's show part of maybe Dave East's freshman cypher from a couple years ago.
Cigar smoke, Valentino designer swimwear, eating swordfish, Balenciaga like 10 pair, fashion talk. Reminiscing when I had to walk. First Ave to Lennox, handle business, knock the package off. I told Nas I got the Prezi for the album drop. Sour got me zoning, really thinking what got Malcolm shot. Basquiat when it come to art. You lying, still looking for the whiz when it come to heart. I won't buy it.
I mean, it sounds so clean. And that's just one of the ciphers that people don't even talk about as much. Like if you're looking at the 2016 XXL cipher, the most popular one to ever been done, I mean, we have some very great talent in charisma and synergy going on, and that's what makes freestyle rapping great. What doesn't make freestyle rapping great? Let's talk about another rapper from the XXL freshman list this year, and that's Coy Larae. She's the daughter of Benzino, who's a hip-hop media executive, record producer, and a rapper that's worth $500,000. But as she starts her freestyle, she immediately starts rapping about the struggles of growing up without money and how she has to support her family, which is weird when your dad has been very wealthy since the moment you were born.
I'm not popping out till I got a couple M's sitting right in my bank account. And my family depending on me. I'm the one that's gonna make it out. I'm so paranoid. I think everybody gonna snake me out. I think everybody out to get me now.
She then goes on to do her cipher, which sounds like Alvin the Chipmunk crawled down her throat, and Murray does his best to save it by adding these like horny backup vocals, but it just does not really land. It's a little awkward.
I love it when he say my name, yeah. Low key, that my little sneaky link, yeah. I love when he fuck me to the beat, ayy. He a freak, fell in love with me, let's go.
After that, she couldn't really come up with much else to say, so she just started repeating the same line over and over, and then turned around and started twerking.
Hey, we all get money, yeah, yeah, bitch, we all get money, yeah, we all get money, yeah, bitch, we all get money, let's go, hey.
We all the money, say sorry.
Nothing wrong with a little dancing. Maybe you shouldn't use it as a replacement for the reason you're at the event, but I digress. Before we move on from the XXL freshman, I have to give a shout out to 42 Doug, who 3 days after appearing on the newest Tyler the Creator album, put this freestyle out.
I probably have mad money, PJs. We gon' split this shit 3 ways, young and turn. Hey, I ain't fuck her, I fucked her, 10 million. Reason why I'm never in my feelings, CMG. Money bad, youngster, me and G fuck with us. If it's up with us, bitches stuck with us.
Okay, let's move on to our favorite show, Sway in the Morning. But instead of looking at O'Malley this time for his wonderful and legendary performance, we're gonna go to a more popular rapper this time, Gunna. Someone who's made his mark on the music industry in the past few years, but how will he perform when he doesn't have anything written down? Sway asked him to freestyle, and it's pretty obvious that he's not too excited by the thought of it, but everyone knows if you go on Sway in the Morning, you gotta freestyle, so that's exactly what he did.
Gunna. There you go.
They gave him the most ridiculous beat that I've ever heard on Sway before in my life, and then he begins.
Yeah, dripper Johnny 2, right out, right now, just did #1. Hold up, I ain't turning down. Oh. Yeah, Sway in the morning. Yeah, Sway in the morning. Yeah, get up, I'm horny. Yeah, hold up, on.
He starts repeating the name of the show over and over again, and then he starts talking about how he gets horny when he wakes up. And then after that, it just ends really quick. And of course, Sway starts yelling and hyping him up way more than he needs to.
Yeah, get back on it. Yeah, ride you want it. Yeah. On the spot.
It's pretty much just like a shortened version of the O'Malley disaster. But I'm happy that it didn't last longer than it did. Let's hop over to Tim Westwood, the show that caused me to make my last Bad Freestyles video after I saw Smoke Perp attempt to freestyle for 40 minutes straight. This time we're going to go a little bit farther back in time to Lil Wayne. Westwood starts by asking Wayne to freestyle for everyone, and Wayne responds by saying that he doesn't want to rap over any music because he wants everyone to hear what he has to say.
Now, cats really, really want to hear you spit, man.
That's what they want.
Cats really do, man. In the studio alone, man.
Nah, I don't even want no music. I don't want no music. You gotta hear what I'm saying. All those other things, it's just be... You know what I mean? Distractions. What to say to you? Let's see.
Before he starts, we have a lot of awkward silence because it's pretty obvious Lil Wayne doesn't want to freestyle in front of all these people because he knows it's not going to go well, but he decides to go for it anyways. I mean, if he's cutting out the music and just rapping so everyone can hear every word he says, he's about to say something pretty profound, right? Well, let's be the judge of that.
Okay. Welcome to the Carter, little shop of horror. Bloody like a period. After the aura.
So he starts off with the line, bloody like a period. Not a great start. And those aren't even lyrics off the top of his head. That was from a song that already existed, that he wrote already. But hey, just the start.
Yeah, like Malloy, no lawyers. I got that work, come be my employer. Not Georgetown, but I'm a uptown Hoya. Yeah, like Malloy, no lawyers.
Then after rapping with increasingly awkward silence, he finishes the freestyle with 10 bars that were also from a song that he already wrote.
Yeah, I just do my Wayne, and every time I do it, I do my thing. Yeah.
Slam, hit that serum, kid.
You told me to rap.
At the end, you can tell he's a little embarrassed, but he brushes it off onto Tim Westwood by saying, hey, you asked me to rap, which isn't a great excuse for why you're bad at freestyle rapping, but hey, you know, you never claimed to be a freestyle rapper, I guess. And if you did, then I think you might need help. Now listen, I tend to goof on professional rappers in the music industry a lot, because they're the ones that do this as their job, and so it makes sense. But this reaction is going to be pretty special because I found a video about someone who's not a rapper as their profession, but may claim to be in this video. Let's just jump into it and see what happens.
Marshall Pope is a rapper turned spoken word artist. Please welcome Marshall to the show. Good morning.
So the scene has been set. Marshall Pope is at least a self-proclaimed rapper turned spoken word artist. And let's see what goes down.
So tell me why the change from rapping to spoken word?
Because it's basically the same thing. You know, I dealing with words for the Bible. It says in the Bible, first there was word.
Okay, so we have Marshall Pope, who may be a pope in himself, who was a rapper, but now calls himself a spoken word artist because I guess he's speaking from the Bible. Do my videos always have to take some like religious route? I didn't even know where this video is going. I just heard about it. Listen, I got nothing against people of faith. This just happened to happen.
We live our lives based on that book, which is the Bible.
Your poems, your poetry,
right?
You have put in a book. You actually have 3 books here.
Right. And Who Am I is my life story from how I transitioned from being a rapper to author.
So he also has a book called Who Am I? The subtext is husband, father, gangster rapper, criminal, or just a man. Everyone I know is at least one of those things, you know? You're either a husband, a father, a gangster rapper, a criminal, or you're just a man. Now, he does talk about how he turned away from rap into talking about God or something, which, you know, maybe some J-Pro vibes going on here with this guy. Maybe demonizing the world of rap a little bit, but I'll see where he goes with it.
Turn this into a screenplay, right?
Right.
Have you been able to sell the script yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so this autobiography is going to be a movie. We have set the stage here once more.
The Struggles of Love is a poetry book of intimate poems I written when I was like 16, 17 years old.
So really, at that age, you were already doing poems and stuff. What did your friends think about that?
Listen, if I was 16 or 17 and I was doing intimate poems, I don't think that I would have been comfortable putting them out to the public, because if there's anything that does not mix well, it is the public reading the journal of a horny teenager. Doesn't sound fun.
It wasn't real manly or tough to actually write poetry. That's why I changed my poems into raps, and that's how I started rapping.
Okay, but now you're back to spoken word.
Yes.
Which all of it, there's an art to it, but what draws you more to spoken word now than rap itself?
Basically, I still write poems based off of my raps.
Okay, so the reason that he made the big change from poetry to rap is that he still writes poems from his raps? Listen, I know this video goes somewhere. I don't know where it goes yet. I'm sure he's going to do something at some point.
So you're going to do a spoken word for us now, right?
Right.
Did you want to try to read something from your book?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one from the Struggles of Love.
Okay, so there's a bit of a hesitation there. He said he was going to do a spoken word, and then he kind of froze in place for a second. I felt like he glitched the simulation for a second. A little confused, but he agrees to grab his book, and we're going to see what he has to say.
I can feel the pain, the misery, and the loss. Everything in this world has a price, even love costs. I borrowed your heart, and then the time has come to give it back, leaving a hole in my chest that only time can patch. I ask, can God hear me? Can he see me, or does he even care? Although I wasn't present when God was there.
Wait, what? What did I just watch? Why was this recommended to me? What did I just watch?
So you're going to do a spoken word for us now, right?
Right.
And tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
Okay.
I'm just going to think it up as I go.
Freestyle. Well, let me sit back.
Okay, so Marshall's going to go off the dome, Pope mode, if you will. Luckily, Big Suck, as you can see on this watermark, has made it possible for us to see what was uncut from the original interview.
Let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay. Years ago, they tried to put me in the lie.
Marshall Pope. Marshall, you gotta go, man. You just gotta come up with something. Years ago, you what, man? Next up, we're gonna watch this video called Worst Rap Battle Ever video. Another example of, you know, your everyday people going through the same struggles that even the famous rappers go through, you know? They're human too.
It's me again, your boy Marvo, and I'm back with round 2 of the Iron Mike Freestyle Battle.
So this is Marvo. He's our host. He's sort of like the Carson Daly of the last generation of rap. Marvo's going to go into round 2 of what we call Iron Mike, which I assume is a rap battle contest that he hosts.
We have 2 new contestants, Sophomore right here and your boy Eli from class of 2005. We also have The Bus, Jonathan Hodges, J-Dub, Jeremy Walker, and Steven Jackson, Action Jackson.
They sort of have this way that they put white text on the screen for the names. And since half of them are wearing light-colored shirts, you can't even see who they're talking about.
J-Dub, Jeremy Walker, and Steven Jackson, Action Jackson. Over at the judges' table. Y'all already know the rules, so
it's a little bit of a stumbling start, but let's see what happens.
But look, y'all will have 45 seconds. Please stop when I tell you, or else you will be disqualified. All right, let's get it going. We're going to start things off with your boy right here, Envy.
He does sound like he's on the verge of tears. I get it. It can be nerve-wracking being in front of one of the biggest rap battles to ever grace the internet. Okay. It's sort of like a medieval era hip-hop beat, I guess.
Yo.
This is Envy. Here we go.
Envy. Okay. Yeah. Yo.
Okay.
Yo, the words got you talking cripple. My advice to Eli is to start rapping, stick to walking cripple. Young cat freestyle.
I think he just might have mentioned that Eli might be disabled and called him the C word because he can't walk.
So high, I've been up on the blocks, never selling rocks, but I still got what I got. Squad up like Little Weezy, get busy off the flow so you can say I'm off the hazy. Anybody want it, they can get it. Never rap with a stutter. I'm so nice that I could have been Marvelous, brother. Get me right on the platter, round spatter, hitting cats off. Average cat knocking them off, never with the gas. I run up on the strap. They like, right, yo, you need to stop talking junk, but I gotta run up on a cat with the pump.
There's a lot going on here. First of all, the guy is barely hanging on to the beat right now. It doesn't help that it's way lower than his voice, so it just sounds like he's trying to freestyle over some background music that happens to be playing in the same room. And he mentioned how he freestyles without a stutter, yet he seems to be stumbling a little bit during this whole entire freestyle. I feel like Eli could say 2 words and put this guy in the grave, you know?
From the class of 2005, let's go.
The guy in the middle, he's like, that's me.
Yeah, I got one question, man. Tell me who next. This nigga salt like a nigga who just getting the best. See, I'm the best, man. I did it.
That's what happens when you mess with Eli. He brings out the sauce. He'll smack you across the face with it, left and right. He's got no enemies because they're all dead. They're gone. You know? He takes 2 seconds and you're out.
This dude like that, he ran in front of the cat. Now I messed up, but I'ma stay on top. They told me, man, but you know, I'm never gonna flop. Look at this dude, he need to stay in the shade. Ain't no wonder why he came out. He already in the gay parade. I told you, man, I got you. Roasted like ever. You don't know, but my rhymes, they straight up clever. So you step down off the pedestal. I'm the best, man. You need to go to the fucking Daytona.
Can we run through those transitions that just happened there? So it ends with this circle coming up, and then it turns into a heart and kind of gets on his face, and then it fades from the heart to the other guys in front of the judge table, and then quickly fades away. There's a lot of cool video tricks going on here. I truly think that this video was, you know, ahead of our time. Paved the way for what was to come for our Coy Laraes, our Gunnas, and even our Smoke Perps and O'Mellies. What would we be doing without Eli today? We wouldn't. That's the answer. We wouldn't be doing. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. And if you like it a little bit too much, ring that bell. Follow me on all my social media at nickisnotgreen. We stream almost every night. I might be streaming tonight. If you're watching this, go to Twitch and see if I'm streaming. And if I am, say hi. This week's Gamer of the Week is Nag Champa. If you want to be the next Gamer of the Week, comment on the video down below. Thank you again for watching the video, and have a great week. Bye!